Buddy. Yeah. Wanna go steal something? I'm a rogue now. We're going shadows. I switched to rogue. Finesse. To complete the quests for the travelers. This is our new equipment. It's 4 pieces of the justice gear, so we got the full set bonus, damage resistance, stolen health, critical hits, bleeding resistance. All very nice gear. And I made us some squeaky boots to, well, round up the set. Lots of regeneration, even more bleeding resistance, even more poison resistance, which we will need. Also, we picked up our old shield from the stash, +1 finesse abilities, so I get maximum bonus to all my abilities, which are, switch over, complete weapon mastery, mastery of daggers, of bows. I suddenly noticed I should have gone for Feyblade, purely because after finishing the House of Ballads quest line and siding with the Maid of Windermere and becoming one of the 2 queens of the House of Ballads, we get a plus 10% damage bonus with Feyblades. But oh well, sure, it's okay. Smoke bomb, throw it on the floor and disappear. Makes it possible to do combat executions on humanoid enemies, also steal in every public room, since you just throw it down and you are undetectable for 6 seconds. Arrows, just bleeding, stacking, even more arrows, throwing a few, well, not really cow traps, but just explosive little traps around, getting more poisons, getting more bleeding, critical damage, backstabbing, executions, greater chance to get bonus damage if your enemy is suffering from the bleed debuff, which is basically all our bow will do. The weapons I crafted were primary Toxic Fang, Prismere daggers with poison damage and +7 overall damage. I tried to build what I could. And secondary, we got Bloodstorm, the bleeding damage bow. Oh, I think the +7 damage is from Master Crafted. Speaking of Master Crafting, currently I am unable, since I only got 6 points in blacksmithing. The reason being, there is one more trainer who could train me in advanced blacksmithing, but he is locked behind a quest, and it's our little gnome friend down here in the Iron Keep, I want to say, of the Warsworn. Which brings me to the next tangent. I used my godlike ultimate powers of... Well, not as fierce as me. My godlike fate-altering powers, and returned to a state where the end quest for the Warsworn is not yet completed. So I neither have the True Sworn nor the Forsworn Fate Twist. It's just a bit of damage or +1 all might abilities, which I'm not using at the moment, so I can live with that. But I also wanted to do being able to complete this quest, get the training, go to Melsenshire, there's another trainer for the master level, and then we got a blacksmithing book. And that completes pretty much every possible blacksmithing training in the game and gives me even more points for other stuff. On the note of training, we unlocked a gnomish locksmith in Tears Rest, I want to say. Tell me the name of the place. Tyrant's Rest, close. But I can't be trained by him because I choose to be a Veneeri, which gets an innate +2 to locksmithing, and the lowest I can take my locksmithing, even by reshuffling my faith, is 4. So that one's out of the window. And before we can go to the travelers, we'll finish with our gnomon friends here in the Iron Keep.
Master had but one dying wish, that his prize blade the one on the wall, be mended. Some days I dream that I'll do it myself. Then I remember, I'm a poor untrained apprentice who can barely forge a soup spoon.
Ever heard of the Spoon of Isgoroth? Or Igoroth? Mere names. The Nord guy from Skyrim. Or what's it? Tamriel. What blade is that?
Why, that's Haldabeer's blade. It's famous, from the Fey Wars. My old master always said he'd fix it right again. Might have, if he'd lived. Now it just hangs on the wall, taunting me, reminding me of all I'm not.
How was it broken?
In battle. Oh, it's a wondrous tale of how Haldabeer slew his foe. I'd tell, but I don't think I could do it justice.
Okay, I could help.
Repair the sword? Not likely. There's one man living who can, and he'd rather eat nettles and stare at the sky than raise hammer to anvil. You can find the hermit smith yourself, up in the Minotaur Heights. But don't expect much.
Oh, the manatees.
We see few enough strangers in Ironfast.
Well, it's a bit broken.
Scars. That's the Ironfast way.
God seems to be okay, but well, it's just the point. I had worse weapons. Oh, and we can glow. Let's try. Left bumper. Poison for the daggers. Bleeding for every weapon. Ooh, aren't we dangerous? And where am I running? You know what? I ain't running. I'm
Can I
Captain.
help you?
See you. First rogue fight in many a years. Let's see. Now you see me, now you don't. Oh. That worked. And backstab. Well, that's nice. I still remember. Oh. I don't really remember anything. I just know this. I suck as long as I don't can backstab. Well, could have been worse. Could have been way better. Next time, we'll try the bow. And we found our quarry. Wanna taste my bow? You look hurt. You use your hammer on the anvil. I'll mend your broken bones.
Normally, I'd advise you to take a leap off that ledge, but at the moment, I find myself in need of aid. Don't think you'll get anything out of it, though. I certainly won't teach you anything.
Well, what could you teach me? Tell me.
Once in a while, some fool comes to plead on bended knee for lessons. Bah! If you don't know, there's no use telling it.
Well, I don't want a lesson. I want your life.
Damned kobolds is what. Poison spear to my leg and it's begun to fester. There are things for it, easy to gather myself. If I could walk.
Oh, I can just persuade him to move on over. Well, persuasion skills got something to do. My raucous charms will... Oh, I forgot a word. Bedazzle him? Just come with me.
Ironfast? What could they possibly... All right, just help me with this leg. Ugh. I'll need Spidersack Ichor, Fenrak from the canyon below, and grist from a Jotun's cookpot. Can you get me those?
Grist from a Jotun's cookpot. I thought you said it was easy to come by. What do you want me to do? Take a little dip in the soup? Well, let's find some spiders and shoot them with a bow. And it's bow time! Pew pew! Rain of blood! You know, it's mean if you don't just resist everything. Let's try something else. See if it's any different. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bow for bow. Ow, that hurts. That hurts. Behind him and punch, punch. Execution. Hammer time. You know what? Was me. You saw nothing. Ooh, turns out this was the last law storm I needed here. Menethir, the carver. The majestic carver created the canyons and plateaus of the Tyr. Let's listen to his story.
He only needed one name, the Carver, like the wind, or the lightning, or the dawn. With his presence, a new age began. The kings of the south stood. They were the lords of the desert sea. First, he made the river in the arc of the great snake-tail. When that grew tedious, he turned his attention to the cliffs, the dunes, the depths. The carver made by the morning what takes the cycles centuries to shape. He bored holes in the red marches and chiseled the spine in the Ulcerund. Echoes rang through the canyons of Menethir. He gouged the hollow lands and then left it barren. Finally, the carver rested. He grew a mountain crowned with clouds by the river and leaned against its side to sleep. Ages passed, and the sand settled into his work, and all the land was still. That day, the carver woke to find his touch run dry, the wellspring of his power dead as dust at the source. He heard then the first whisper, the first mention, mortals.
One of us, one of us. Let's get for the cooking pot. During the endgame, I think I'll go with the whatchamacallit. Jack of all trades, have an evenly spread skills. Since, as far as I can remember, you get some really nice bonuses like +3 to every skill, so all your equipment can be damage, mana. We have some nice, well, stacking opportunities using mage abilities, rogue weaponry, and some war cries, the relentlessness of the warrior. Should be nice. Okay, Herbert, here are your easy to find ingredients.
About bloody time. Spider gland for the festering, fenrack for the pain, and stewgrass to keep my strength up. You've done me a good turn, stranger. I live a hermit's life, so have little to give. I hope you'll take this as thanks. You'll get nothing else.
Oh, I do. And you're going to Ironfest. We already discussed this.
Oh, that. Well, tell me, what's going on that old Braskin can't handle on his own?
He did. You knew.
I still know him. I came to Menethir because of him, the only man in all Amalur I respect.
Well, his blade is broken.
Of course it is. But you mean, then old Braskin's in Eshara, is he? The sword is untouched, and that green apprentice, untrained? Damn it all! I swore I'd never... But the blade and the apprentice and the blade! It won't do. I must go. Bring me a compound known as Master's Tallow from Hervar's Dorsil, and the sword is yours. I'll be at Ironfast waiting.
Who or what is Hervar's Dorsil?
Hervar's Dorsil by name, just north of the river. A madwoman lived there some years ago. She had perfected the art of making Master's Tallow. She's gone, but I think you'll find some tallows remained. Be
Probably
swift.
get attacked by
Now
a
that I've
banshee as soon
begun.
as I get close. Ooh, I knew it. That's nice. The Master's Tallow hidden in a enchanted bird pot. Average chance. Let's see how much I blow up. Ooh, that one was nice. No nasty enemies spell? Nothing? Just a few skeletons? Okay, I think we'll see each other outside. Maybe I get a chance for some backstabbing action on video, but I don't think I am that lucky. Especially since I run it the wrong way. Oh, maybe down here we can backstab a little bit. And of course there was nothing to backstab since a Lashir spawned and brought them all to me. But I used a smoke bomb and at least 2 went back, so we can get some stabbing done. I don't know what a kidney stab to a skeleton achieves, but oh well. I'm not one to complain. Nice, easy takedowns. It's a quite fun side activity. There aren't that many places where you can actually do it, but with a smoke bomb, when you're fighting against humanoids, you at least get 1 or 2 good hits in. Even most larger enemies, it is possible to get a backstab in with about a 10 times damage multiplier. Using the smoke bomb, I was able to backstab the Lasheen and did a 1300 damage, so not too good, not too bad, could be worse. See you at the keep. Okay, we found a room with 4 more skeletons. Let's see if we can stab them. Looks good, looks good. Number 1. I think I should switch over. Yeah, he's about to see me. Now you see me. Now you don't. Ooh, that was close. A bit too close for comfort. But I'm not the best at sneaking. I think I only got 6 skill points on sneaking. Ooh, combat roll. If everything goes Wahooty shape, we still got our stealth bomb. Nice. I know I was saying we're gonna see each other at the keep, but look at this statue. Well, ain't you the Niskaro tyrant? Yes, I learned your names. Will you spawn on me once I go into this chamber? Ooh, yes they will, and they already see me. How mean. Let's focus on reckoning action. Oh god, I believe I should have waited with this. Since I don't think I can do enough damage to all 3 to get an execution on all. Yes. Be faster. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Believe in your dreams of execution. Oh. That's one mean execution. Getting your own arm shoved down your throat. That's mean. That's cold. Told you it's the Iron Keep next, but you wouldn't listen. You had no faith in me. You thought I got distracted again.
Greetings.
Not this time. I am focused like a laser beam. The purpose of my blades bore themselves into the backbone of the enemy. And then we'll suck out their marrow of their bones in the bones with the bones. I don't know where I was going to with this. But there's our trainer friend. Here's your marrow. Give me my... Ooh, is this the blade? It's no longer the wall. You know what? You can probably keep it. I'm sure, and just sell it.
You have the Master's tallow? Then let's begin. Lords of Iron and Fire, it's good to be back at the forge. Brace yourselves now.
The heat's as deadly as the Jotun and the spiders.
Yes.
Behold,
That's it?
Haldabeer's blade, strong and whole. As you made this possible, I insist that you take it. A hero deserves a hero's sword. Now, if you're done gawking, I have a clumsy oaf of an apprentice to train.
Don't be mean to him and first train me. This should give us access to the master level trainer in Malsenshire, where I can also train myself once again.
He's gruffer than Master Braskin. But he hasn't struck me yet.
Well, if being struck is your bar for good treatment, good lord, you had a rough life. Haldabeer's blade, a long sword with 103 and a bit of yeah. That's gonna get sold. I can't disassemble it, but it's gonna get sold. For a little recap of what we are about to do for the travelers. We were tasked by the Hierophant of the Travelers, some sort of godlike creature that talked to us through a shrine, to bring him 3 items: a amulet, some daggers, and boots. Enchanted boots. The enchanted boots were stolen by someone, not really sure who, don't really care who. We went to the apprentice who told us, oh yeah, you know what, he's a jackass now, you should just end his suffering, take the boots, I don't mind, just go for it. And that's why we're here. We're going into this Fey Hollow and deal with the boot thief. You know, stolen boots are earned boots. And thank goodness it's not a whole dungeon, it's just a confrontation.
Who enters here? This is a sealed place, interloper, and you must leave before I spill your blood. It is too late. The hunger grows and roars within me. I must hunt. I will hunt you, mortal, until you can run no more.
I'm not running. I'm stabbing. You're the Lord of the Hunt? What about her scene?
I was once. The court of summer held me to be the champion of chases, a master of stalking the woods of our realms. But with the boots, I have transcended. I am not the lord of the hunt. I am the hunt.
I am a werebeaver. I eat dams and wood all night long. So, why are you hiding?
This is a cell of my own choosing. It is the hollow where I first awoke. It is my den. They are my grounds. The hunger drove me here, where I can be alone. But for the beasts that wander in, and you...
Well, we got the persuasion, we should use it. You're cursed!
They are a blessing and they demand sacrifice. Now step into my den, little mortal. It is time my hungers were fed.
I wonder. Have a little look at our skills. Yeah, persuasion is maxed out. We got the extra little bonus. I wonder if with the enchantment we can get it up to 11 if the success chance increases. Curious. Hello. Hey. Whoa.
The hunt is on.
Go. Come out, wherever you are.
Are you enjoying the hunt yet? Why don't we go
Not
deeper
really.
into my domain?
You're a bugger to fight in close combat. Let's give this one more try, shall we? Open the door. Maybe this time the persuasion
Who enters
succeeds.
here?
Me,
It is too late.
Blood
The
Hunter.
hunger grows and roars within
You're
me.
cursed.
I
Pull
must
off your boots.
I know. I had only wished to combat the waning of strength that the summer Fae are experiencing. But then the magics began ensnaring my mind. It is too late for me. But you might take this. May it help protect you from my hunger for blood. Enough talk. Come into my den, little mortal. Your blood shall be mine.
So we won't skip the combat, but... What did we get? The Hunter's Friend. Damage range, stealth. Thank you, but I want to sell it. I think what may be the problem was...
Are you enjoying the hunt yet? Why don't we go deeper into
mines.
my domain? I will end this. I will flay you, skin from flesh from bone. Are you enjoying the hunt yet? Why don't we go deeper into my domain?
Okay... And it opens. Deeper inside his domain. Oh, there he is this time.
Huh, you're quicker than you look. I better start taking this seriously.
This might be it. This might be it. Third time's the charm. All good things are free. Named after the Germanic thing, which was a gathering of kings. Come on.
The hunt is on.
Uh-oh. That's what he said last time he disappeared. Okay. One more path opens up. If it's a closer fight, it would be really interesting. Could use the downtime to, well, gather your strength. Left, right. Oops. Let's try. Ooh, Lachlan's Cowl. Sorcery. What's really nice is that they managed to stop multiple set items dropping. So once you got the boots, you got them. And I think it even counts if you sell them, so there's no way to get 2 or 3 times of the same equipment.
Is on.
So yes, sneak around. And the hunt is over. Give me your boots. Burrow's boots! They burrowed into your soul, did they? This should be the last item for the first set of travelers. Oh, silent steps. Well, that's nothing for me. I got squeaky boots. Ha ha ha. Yes, great fun. Great fun. Greatly, Milas. Greatly. Oh, good old Star Camp.
Welcome to
It's been a
Star Camp.
long time since we were here. Hello, Faye.
The boots do not seem to have weathered the separation from their master well. Still, they are in hand as ordered.
The Hierophant is pleased to have a thief like you in their service. It brings us power. There is a new task, but this one comes from me. Grim Onwig has not returned from a mission of his. I fear that he may have been captured.
How can I
You
help
must
him?
find Grim and return him to us. From what I've seen of your work, you have the best chance of anyone in camp. Grim is a close ally and a talented traveler. His safe return is your top priority.
Well, this is gotta be a grim mission.
The Hierophant ordained him to steal an ancient book called the Missives of Sable from a stronghold held by Jotun. It seemed a relatively easy task. Jotun have no need of books after all. They are fiercely territorial, however.
He's gonna end up in the soup pot. I don't care about Grim.
When you became a part of the Travelers, Grim became as your kin, a bond that cannot be shirked through disinterest. You must go to Ownstand in Lorca Rain. That was where Grim's mission had taken him. But be warned, something is not right about this. May the road rise. Come.
Yes, I have come. And with the receiving of this next quest, we will leave it there for today. See you next time. Bye bye.